The biggest mistake new Amanita users make is expecting it to work overnight. Stay with me until the end because I think this one idea could completely change how you approach Amanita. Hey Seekers, if you're new here, I'm Marlucia and I teach the science behind Amanita, specifically Muscaria, Regalis, and Pantherina, the three varieties I work with and deeply trust. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not here to treat, diagnose, or prescribe anything. And due to YouTube guidelines and FDA regulations, nothing shared here should be taken as medical advice. The goal is to simplify this path so you feel informed enough to work with Amanita on your own, not rely on someone else to tell you what to feel or how to heal. Let's get into it. One of the first questions people ask me is, how much should I take? And honestly, it's a fair question. But after years of working with Amanita, I've realized there's a much better question. What is my body trying to tell me? Most people take Amanita once, maybe twice, and immediately decide whether it works. But Amanita doesn't always work that way. Many experienced users actually prefer working with it over a 30-day protocol because it gives the body time to adapt. It gives you time to notice the subtle changes that are easy to miss, instead of chasing an experience. Start low, stay consistent, definitely keep notes, and pay attention to your sleep, to your dreams, to your mood, even your energy shifts. And try not to change your dose every few days because the goal, again, isn't to chase effects. The goal is to learn how your body responds. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is treating Amanita like a one-time event. You take a dose, you feel something, and then you move on. But the greatest lessons rarely happen in one experience. They happen through consistency, observation, and developing a relationship with yourself over time. That's why I like thinking of Amanita as a protocol, not an event. Not because more is better, not because bigger doses create bigger wisdom, but because awareness takes time. Whether you're working with Muscaria, Regalis, or the beautiful Pantherina, the mushroom can't do the work for you. It can't drink more water. It can't improve your diet. It can't get you outside into the sunshine. It can't stretch your muscles, and it definitely can't make your decisions for you. What it can do is help you notice. And honestly, that may be its greatest gift. Over time, Amanita becomes less about chasing an experience and more about paying attention. So, let me ask you, what is your body saying? As you continue working with Amanita, you may begin noticing things you ignored before. Are you actually hungry, or are you just bored? Are you dehydrated, exhausted? Do you need more movement, more sleep, more protein, more sunlight, more time outside? Less stress? Here's the interesting part. Those answers were probably there long before the mushroom arrived. The difference is that now you're finally listening. Another mistake I see people make is constantly searching for stronger effects. Higher doses, different species, new combinations, always looking for something more powerful. But so many long-term Amanita users eventually discover the real transformation didn't happen when they took more. It happened when they stopped chasing and started listening. One of the reasons people stay with a longer protocol is because the changes usually aren't dramatic. They're subtle. You probably won't wake up one morning and suddenly feel like a completely different person. Instead, you might realize you're sleeping through the night, and that just feels great. You're remembering your dreams again, and that's exciting. You stay calm in situations that used to trigger you, and you find it easier to slow down in the evening. You feel more connected to nature, and you're more present with your family. You're more aware of what your body actually needs. And those little shifts, they start adding up. Then one day you look back and realize something has changed. You're making better decisions. You're sleeping better. You're paying attention. And maybe most importantly, you're beginning to trust yourself again. The longer you work with Amanita, the more personal the relationship becomes. Not because the mushroom is giving you all the answers, but because it's helping you ask better questions. Questions about your habits, your health, your routines, your relationships, your environment, your life. That's why I don't think Amanita is simply something you take. I think it's something you learn from. And maybe that's what a successful Amanita protocol is really about. Not chasing stronger effects, not increasing doses, not forcing outcomes, but developing a personal relationship with your own body and finally learning to hear what it's been trying to tell you all along. In the next video, we're going to answer another question I get all the time. Which Amanita is actually right for you? Muscaria, Regalis, or the beautiful Pantherina? I'll help you understand the differences so you can choose the one that best matches your goals. I'll see you there. Love you guys forever. Remember, this isn't about chasing effects or copying someone else's protocol. It's about tuning into your own rhythm, trusting your body, and staying consistent enough to let the shifts unfold. If this helped you understand Amanita a little deeper, hit like, subscribe, or drop a comment below. I love hearing how this work is landing for you. And if you're ready to go further, check the description for links to more education, trusted sources, and next steps for your journey. Stay curious, stay grounded, and always think beyond. With love.